Mr. Martins, what a relief to see you. I was beginning to think something had happened to you. Come along, Mr. Martins. Everything's ready for you. I was frantic in case you hadn't got my message at the hotel. The porters out here are so unreliable, if you know what I mean. We're all set for a wonderful meeting. We find the audience most appreciative. Oh, let me take your coat. I've got it. There'll be refreshments afterwards. Come along, Miss Anne. Follow me. Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. All's well that ends well. Would you look after those for me? Thank you. Would you like to sit there, Mr. Martins? That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, I have much pleasure in introducing Mr. Holly Martins from the other side.
Well, bring the car, and anyone else would like to come. Don't be long. Huh?
Yeah, well, I suppose that is what I meant to say.
Of course, of course, of course.
Do you believe, Mr. Martins, in the stream of consciousness?
Stream of consciousness. Well,
What author has chiefly influenced you?
Gray.
Gray? What Gray?
Zane Grey.
Oh, that's Mr. Martin's little joke, of course, sir. We all know perfectly well Zane Grey wrote what we call westerns, cowboys and bandits.
Mr. James Joyce. Now, where would you put him?
Oh, would you mind repeating that question?
I said, where would you put Mr. James Joyce? In what category?
Can I ask, is Mr. Martins engaged on a new book?
Yes. It's called The Third Man.
A novel, Mr. Martins?
It's a murder story. I've just started it. It's based on fact.
Why, it's Mr. Popesco. Oh, very great pleasure to see you here, Mr. Popesco. As you know, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Popesco is a very great supporter of one of our medical charities.
Are you a slow writer, Mr. Martin?
Not when I get interested.
I'd see you were doing something pretty dangerous this time.
Yes?
Mixing fact and fiction.
Should I make it all fact?
Why, no, Mr. Martins. I'd say stick to fiction. Straight fiction.
I'm too far along with the book, Mr. Popesco.
Haven't you ever scrapped a book, Mr. Martins?
Never.
Pity.
Ladies and gentlemen, if there are no more questions from Mr. Martins, I think I can call the meeting officially closed.